is going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. It is so good to see you. I've done a terrible job picking up the camera and talking to you guys. You know, no drone shots or fancy edits or anything like that. Just having a conversation because there's been a lot going on, and it has been probably the most hectic that my life has ever been. I was at the point before all this happened with my father passing away that I was like, you know, I'm kind of at my maximum capacity. I can't take on anymore. I felt that I was overwhelmed, and I just felt like I had maxed myself out. And then that happened, and then a whole new set of problems occurred that I never could have even thought. I mean, everything that's involved in this is just unbelievable to me. I've never been in this position. I've never owned my own business. I've never operated a farm. I've never had employees. I've never had so much debt. I mean, just so many things that are going on. And I would say at this very moment, this is probably, you know, the hardest that my life has ever been, with trying to figure that out in the midst of moving across the country, starting a new job, and just, you know, just trying to figure everything out day by day. And you know, when I say that out loud, it's hard for me not to be just extremely grateful that I've made it 29 years on this earth. And this is what I perceive to be the most challenging of times, which I should preface this by saying, when my mom passed, I mean, my mom and I were best friends. We were so close. That was extremely emotional for me. I went to a very dark place. So from an emotional standpoint, I've never been that low. But this is a little bit different type of challenge because I'm in a position that there's so much uncertainty because his death was unexpected. We didn't have a whole lot of stuff planned. And there's just, you know, Ohio is a long way away from Texas. I'm trying to manage all of that. There's just a lot going on. But I say all of that to say, to get back to my point, I'm just extremely grateful. I mean, I still live a great life. I still have so many things going for me. I still have amazing people surrounding me. So if this is as bad as it's been, and I know other people have just been through hell and back, and I just feel, sometimes I wonder, you know, why God has given me such a great life. And when I just look around and think, you know, a lot of people have had it much worse than I probably ever will. And I don't know. I've been reflecting a lot, and I've also been trying to be more sympathetic in a way. I'm really learning, like, when you pass someone on the street, or when you see someone and they look like they're always in a bad mood, or you just don't understand what's wrong with someone. You just don't know. You know, you don't know what they're dealing with at the present moment. Someone came up to me the other day and said, "Hey Travis, I'm sorry, I had no idea. You seemed fine when you were back at work," and that's the goal of it. You know, I'm really big on fake it till you make it. Like, I don't think that you should ever portray your stresses and all your emotions to just, you know, random individuals. That's just the way that I believe. I feel like there's a time and place for that, and when I'm at work, I'm at work. And I'm kind of just rambling at this point, so hopefully I'm not boring too much you guys. But I also think that this has all taught me to be a little bit more sympathetic. I feel like I give people on social media a really hard time because when I look at it and I see the things that people are glorifying on social media and complaining about and talking about their struggles, and I'm just sitting there kind of like shaking my head like, if I wish that was my struggle. And, you know, that's what some people, I'm sure, look at my life like. So I think what I'm learning is, you know, everyone has their own problems, whether that be on a big scale, a small scale, or relative to whatever it is that you perceive to be a big issue. We're all going through our own stuff, just because I think it's kind of comical that bikini competitors think sticking to their diets and you know, all of these social media algorithms and those are their problems, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling.
Hey, man. It's a good one.
It's not all bad news.
So over the last month, my diet and my training, they've just sucked. There's no other way to put it. I was in the gym on Monday and I tried to squat 225 pounds for sets of 10, and you would have thought that I was trying to squat 500 pounds. It was pretty hideous. I was disappointed in myself. I just had this issue where some people can come into the gym when they're stressed and crush it, take out all of that nervous energy on the weights and have an amazing workout, whereas I just can't focus on anything besides the work that I need to get done. I end up rushing to get to the work when really I need to be placing more of an emphasis on this because I love this. I have goals in the gym and I just need to do a better job of being mentally tough. That's all there is to it. I haven't been deadlifting or anything like that. I've kind of just been doing some workouts that I know I can stick to at any gym because at this point I don't know where I'm gonna be ending up for that day. I'm still getting into the gym, but as far as effective workouts goes, that's another story.
From my stress, some days I don't wanna see you have a bunch of people to impress.
Guys, the new NF album, I don't even need to say it. I remember when I started putting NF music on my channel before anybody knew who he was, I would get tons and tons of comments from people saying how much they enjoyed the music, and I am so glad that he's gone a little bit mainstream. In fact, most people at least know who he is now. So finished up with the workout. It was all right. Not the best I've ever had, not the worst, but on my walk home, as I told you guys, I've got to go to cilantro as many times as possible before I move, so I'm gonna hold true to that promise. Do the soy glazed chicken, kimchi, carrots and cabbage, onion, cucumber, cilantro. You already know the deal, guys. Soy glazed chicken, extra kimchi, carrots, cabbage, onion, cilantro with some salsa on there. It's just perfect.
And that's what drives the sale. It's where the intrinsic motivation lives. High cost overruns suck, but only as bad as the impact to the organization. If running over budget doesn't impact the rest of the business, then one can argue it's not a problem.
Okay, so the packing is going pretty well. As you can see, the bed is gone in the spare bedroom. I did sell the TV/monitor. He just hasn't come and got it yet. I think I'm gonna take the desk. I still need to get rid of some of this furniture though. I did sell the TV stand. People are paying me and not coming to get the stuff, which is kind of odd. I'm not gonna take your guys' money, but come on. 3 things that I love. These chocolate fudge brownie pea science select protein bars, they taste amazing. I cannot go a day without eating one of these. The second thing, saving 15% using Travis at PEscience.com. The third thing are these Suave shoes. These are a local Austin brand. I think they ended up sending me over a discount code. I like these things so much. I don't know if it's like Travis, I would imagine so, but I'm gonna buy another pair. They're just so comfortable. You don't have to wear socks. It's just, and the other thing that I really like about these is that if you have to travel, they pack down so easy. Great pair of shoes. I have this philosophy about people with loud cars. I think it's a negative correlation. The louder your car is, the smaller your... I'm just gonna leave the rest for you guys to fill in the blank. I don't get it, man. If you drive by someone and rev up your engine thinking that you're cool, you're a loser. Anyway, I think sometimes when life gets a little bit hard, people will equate that with life being bad, which is definitely not the case, especially for me. You know, I mean, I still live an incredible life even through the challenging times, and this is not unique to me. We're all going through things that we struggle with, so it's all about how you perceive and how you react to it. And I think one of the biggest things to keep in mind is all of this is temporary. Life is about ebbs and flows. There's the peaks, there's the valleys, and that's just part of being human, and I have to remind myself of that. You know, I'm not a robot. I can't just keep going and going without being affected, even though sometimes I do try to convince myself of that. And you know, sometimes you just need to treat yourself. This is my favorite Southwest salad from Grand Lux Cafe. This is actually one of the first restaurants I ever went to when I came here to Austin, so I think there's a little bit of sentimental value here as well. Do you guys remember the last time I was talking to my camera walking down this same road and some dude threw a can at my head? You tell me, am I a genius or not? So the line was super long. Well, that is the first time I've ever had something thrown at my head for walking with the camera. He did not like that very much. But anyway, the line was very long. I really think one of the most important skills that you can acquire throughout your life is just being able to smile through anything. If you can do that, you are going to be in very, very good shape, my friends. I talked a lot in this video. Anyone that made it to this point, you are a true rich homie, that is for sure. Thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That is pretty awesome. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I look forward to talking to you guys next time.